Yeah. So I qualified as an accountant 36 years ago, um, and spent the first 10 years of my career in practice, but ultimately got very fed up with it. And the reason I got fed up with it was that I couldn't give clients the advice that I wanted to give them because I had to charge for every meeting, every phone call, every letter. And the invoice or the fees to them ended up being a lot more than they were expecting. So, like I said, I got frustrated. I went into industry. Um, After what I consider to be a successful career in industry, I ended up at a company called Third Energy. Um, Third Energy are infamous in North Yorkshire because we're the ones who wanted to frack out by Flamingo Land. Um, and so about 6 or 7 years ago, it dawned on me that actually that probably wasn't a company that was going to stay around forever. So I started looking for my next move and came across Ames. And I thought, you know something, Ames solves all of the problems that I had all those years ago because I don't charge by the hour. I agree all my fees up front with the client. The client pays by direct debit, so there are no surprises at the end of the year. And the beauty of the direct debit is that the client sees the payment going out every month and doesn't think twice about ringing up and speaking to me. I prepare accounts, I do tax returns, I give people advice on tax, but the big thing that I think or that I would like to do for my clients is to kind of act like the finance director they can't afford to have. So um, I will advise them on anything that they particularly need advice on, whether that be business planning or bounce back loans. How do we repay the bounce back loan? How do we repay the deferred VAT? Um, Anything that's on my clients' minds, I really want to talk to them and help them solve those problems. Again, the reason I chose Ames or one of the reasons was that there are a lot of the work has been done for you already. So, for example, all of the back office systems are in there. Um, you don't have to think about how you're going to handle money laundering, or all those sorts of things have already been thought of, and there is a process for you to follow. Um, the other thing, and this is a personal thing, and it won't apply to everybody, um, but there was a period in between me being made redundant and actually deciding that I was going to go with Ames, and I tried various jobs, or applied for various jobs, didn't get anywhere. And I'm sure all the recruitment consultants would deny it, but I think the problem was that I'm just too old. Now I go and see a contact and they look at my grey hair and they think, oh, blimey, he must know what he's talking about. Look at all that experience. I think I would still be struggling to find another job. I would be probably in a succession of short-term contract roles, and I don't think I would be nearly as happy as I am now. The best decision I ever made was going with Ames. The best thing actually is working with people that I like. I get to choose who I work with. Um, and it's just as simple as that. I like the people I work with, whether that be people at Ames or whether that be the clients that I work with. And frankly, I'm just too old to work with people that I don't like anymore.